the Allman Brothers rock band that was their New York home. And it was also where, a couple of years ago, a then relatively unknown playwright produced his plays there. Of course, later we knew him as Tyler Perry. So again, a little bit of everything always happens here in New York. You can also see a vintage subway station. The first ones came out in the Dakotas from 1884. Construction started in 1880, finished in 1884. It was called the Dakota because it was so far out west that people said, oh, you might as well be out in the Dakotas. And there was very little development here in the late 19th century. In fact, I once saw a vintage photograph in Central Park from 1900. The only thing you saw west was Dakota. None of the buildings you see today. You'll also see the gas-lit lamps on the side, which I think is a great touch. Right here on the left, you'll see it in a moment. You'll know from time to time, of course, tourists will come by, take pictures. For the most part, doormen are very accommodating to people there. They are, but always remember those are, after all, private residences. Okay, guys, we're going to come up to our stop here for those coming out. It's going to be about a...
Magawas mo? Lisa daw.
For a minute, we'll be here for a couple minutes.
For all my friends, neat books.
Oh, ang mga bulak. No, porque era diferente el pueblito.
Take a picture. Okay, guys, also do me a favor. Come in a little closer because we want to give room for people to walk by. All right, guys, we have another group right behind us, so I'm going to try to make this relatively brief, but I'm going to cover the spots. Okay, so you can see here this plaque. This is Strawberry Fields, dedicated in 1985. John Lennon's widow, Yoko Ono, and a committee set up to build this permanent memorial to the former Beatle. Anyway, what I like is they solicited donations in different countries. And you'll see it's a little time capsule. You see countries that no longer exist, like the Soviet Union and Zaire. Also want to stand on the rock to highlight something that is, a lot of people don't realize about Central Park. Central Park is a magnificent Victorian idealization of nature. So a lot of it's not original. Been a lot of read there. Now this is one of the exceptions. This is the Manhattan schist, a type of mica rock that is found throughout the Isle of Manhattan. It's one of the reasons we get so many strong buildings. This is why we have it. And the other thing I want to mention is the 7 bodies of water in Central Park. Literally, only one, the Harlem Mere, is naturally occurring. We're going to show you that in a minute. Come on down. Yeah.
I don't know.
Kusog na lisan eh. Mabot yun na. Let's do it, ha? Happy na lang ang isa niya. My mom,
Let me just get everybody here. Yeah. One I want to focus on is right in the middle. That's the Central Park Tower. That is the tallest residential building in the Western Hemisphere, just slightly below the 1,776 feet of a One World Trade Center downtown. But it actually has the one on the right there. Oh, yeah, the one in the middle. I forget the name of that one. That is literally the skinniest of the big towers in the world. It is actually held together by the mineral series. It's an amazing physical structure, but that's not going to focus on this one because it is the tallest. It has more floors than the World Trade Center. And last year, money fund guru Ken Griffin, no relation to Peter Griffin, paid over $200 million for the apartment. I hope you got a good Sunday. Well, I don't know how many floors, but yes, but it is more than one. Yes, for that kind of money, yeah, you get more than one floor. Okay, guys, we're gonna wait for this. fantastic, right? It's not an accident, okay? I want to give a special shout out to a great nonprofit, and that's the Central Park Conservancy, established in 1980, the year that John Lennon lost his life. Has done a phenomenal job in the last 4 decades, raising funds, organizing